Morning everyone, or afternoon or evening if you're listening to this at another time. I'm here today to carry on our new teaching series called Jesus, Who Is He and What Is He Like? Last week, Vix introduced the topic, didn't she? And she asked lots of people to say what Jesus was like for them, how they found him, what they loved about him. And we had some lovely responses from all the adults and children that were really, really wonderful. I really enjoyed that. But maybe, have you ever thought about what Jesus said about himself? How did he describe himself? Well, in the Bible, in Matthew 11, verse 30, Jesus says something about himself and what he's like. This is what it says. Learn my ways and you'll discover that I am gentle, humble, another word for that is lowly, and easy to please. You will find refreshment and rest in me, for all that I require of you will be pleasant and easy to bear. Now, we sometimes don't think that about God. We sometimes have got a wrong view. We can think he's very different to that. Maybe we think he's a bit like this sketch that we're going to see, that Nikki and Dan are going to do for us now. But let me tell you, Jesus is nothing like a person in this sketch. Have a look. See you in a minute.
Day.
Good morning. Are you ready to order?
Well, yes, in fact I have been ready for a few minutes now.
Well, what would you like, sir?
Well, I would like an oolong tea and a toasted tea cake. Although, why they call it a tea cake at 10 o'clock in the morning, I don't know. It should be called a breakfast cake.
I'm sorry, sir. We've only got short tea in a tea bag, English breakfast tea. I don't know why they call it breakfast tea. It should be called English all-day tea.
Are you trying to make some kind of joke?
Well, not really, sir. But what would you like?
Well, I'll guess I'll just have to have the English breakfast tea, won't I suppose? In a china cup, though. No chips, please. And a toasted tea cake with butter. None of that margarine, horrible stuff. All that, and nothing in a tiny little slither of foil. I want a proper whirl of butter and some damson jam, please.
I think we only have strawberry or raspberry jam,
Oh,
sir.
goodness me, what kind of establishment is this?
It's just Nikki's Cafe, sir. Nothing fancy, good food at affordable prices, in a pleasant atmosphere, all served with a smile.
Okay, well I suppose I'll have to have the raspberry jam then, as long as it's seedless.
It's not, I'm afraid. It's my mum's homemade jam with seeds.
Right, well, hot tea in a china cup with toasted, not burned tea cake with homemade raspberry jam we'll have to do. And make sure there's no hair in it. I see yours isn't tied back with one of those hair nets. I don't want it all unhygienic. And quick service, please. I don't want lukewarm tea and a flabby tea cake. I want it properly hot.
Okay, one hot English all-day tea in a china cup with fresh milk straight from the cow, a perfectly toasted tea cake, lashings of butter, homemade raspberry jam, coming right up, sir.
Thank you. Make it quick.
My goodness me. Some people are so picky, so critical. They make everyone feel miserable and not good enough, don't they? Well, this person certainly tried to do that. And he nearly got away with it. But it's a good job that Nikki's as confident and secure as she is, because she didn't let him make her feel like that, did she? The customer in the sketch was uncaring, demanding, unloving, and he could never be satisfied, could he? He made everybody feel tired and burdened just trying to be good enough for him. And he never helped. He never made anybody think they were doing right. He seemed a very miserable and unsatisfied man. And he made it life like that for everyone else, so it appears. If you let him. Luckily, Nikki didn't. But there's no fun and warmth in this person, and no real ability to make a good friendship with them, is there? Well, Jesus really is the exact opposite of that. He isn't critical, always pointing the finger. He's easy to please, and he delights in us. He doesn't behave as if he's above us, even though he is. He gets on our level and walks life out with us, and he's always thoughtful, gentle, caring, loving and helpful. And life knowing him, therefore, can be fun, rewarding, and fulfilling. Because he loves us, we can enjoy a friendship with him where we can be kind to each other and enjoy spending time with each other. Because we never need to worry that we're not good enough for Jesus. He accepts us fully as we are. And his love makes the changes in us that need to be made, maybe. He just makes us into better people because he loves us and accepts us. And then we begin to respond and treat people the same way as he treats us. And so everybody feels like a winner. And not only does he accept us, he really delights in us. And when he put us in our mother's wombs, it says, isn't it, that God made us in our mother's wombs. When he put us in our mother's wombs, he put some special things in there for each one of us that make us just who we are and like no one else. And I just wonder if we should finish this time today knowing that God's easy to please, knowing that he values everything he's put into us and loves being with us. And maybe we should ask him the question quietly and wait on his answer. What is it that you made in me that you really pleased about? What is it about me that you love and that delights you? And then write it down and have some great fun sharing all the answers together around your table or with your friends or wherever you find yourself when you're listening to this. So I'm going to leave you with that and wish you much love and see you soon.